The OnePlus 13 launched in early 2025, and we already have the OnePlus 15. But that's completely okay because this device for the past year has been up there as one of the best phones to release this year. And heading into 2026, I think this is still a really compelling device. I think OnePlus delivered on its flagship without like the flagship nonsense approach. And I think going into 2026, if you have one, hold on to it. If you're looking to pick one up now that the successor is out on the market, I think it's a great choice. Starting things off with design. I think this is a really clean, minimal, and modern design. So OnePlus with this 13 kept the design sleek and classy. It's got a slim frame, it feels lightweight, and it has this really nice different type of texture. It feels like a faux leather texture on the back, and I really love this blue color and just like the white camera accent. Just looks really good. They have the Hasselblad branding here, which they kind of dropped with the OnePlus 15, but hey, that's a completely different phone. This phone is still great, and if you rock this caseless, the back is going to resist fingerprints, and for the most part, the side frames also do resist fingerprints as well. You do see it, but it's not as evident as other devices. Now, while ergonomics remain great, it's slim, it's easy to grip, and it still has one of my favorites, the alert slider. OnePlus kind of got rid of that with the successor, and they brought something like an action button. But this one, I personally like the alert slider the best, but hey, I guess that the way that we're going with smartphones, looks like we're not going to get any like mute switch button, but more so like an action button that does a bunch of different things that you'd like it to do. But it also does have great IP68 rating. So if you're looking to use this like in water or dust, whatever the case may be, you won't have any issues here. But I think the design philosophy here is simple. It's premium, it's comfortable, and honestly, it feels timeless. Now, of course, we get to the front of the phone, the display. It's big, it's bright, and it's flagship grade. So the OnePlus 13 with its 6.82-inch LTPO AMOLED with a QHD plus resolution, it's been great. It's an adaptive 1 to 120 Hz refresh rate. So in the past year, it's been providing super smooth user interface and results, just great for gaming especially, and just general use as well. So if you're going to use this just for web browsing, social media browsing, it's going to perform great there. Or if you want to play a bunch of mobile games like Clash of Clans, Call of Duty, it's also going to perform really great in that regards too. It gets a peak brightness of 4,500 nits, so it makes outdoor visibility really great even on harsh sunny days. Right now where I'm at in Western New York, it's winter, so we're not going to be getting too many sunny days, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey, maybe if you're not in Western New York like myself, you'll probably see more sunny days than myself. So I think here colors are vivid but not oversaturated, which is kind of the classic OnePlus calibration. Watching content, again, scrolling and mobile gaming really feel premium on this display. Now, the successor has a flat display. This has an ever so slightly curved display, and when you hold it in the hand, you're going to notice. But I'll tell you this, it does not get in the way of how you use your phone. There's no accidental touches, and having an ever so slightly curve, I'm fine with it. But if it's like a really heavy curve like we used to get with the Galaxy S6 back in 2015, that was a problem. Like, that was cool. It felt futuristic. Even the OnePlus 7 Pro, it felt futuristic, but I got some slight accidental touches. So I'm glad that we were getting flat displays moving forward with super slim bezels. But this display, all in all, has been great, and heading into 2026, it will not let you down. It's a flagship grade display. Now, how about that performance? With this, we're getting the Snapdragon 8 Elite. It's not the Gen 5, but that's completely okay. On top of it, we get Android 16. I have Android 16 with Oxygen OS as well, and it still remains one of the fastest Android phones that I have used in 2025. I used a bunch of different devices throughout the year, and this is definitely up there. I have yet to try the OnePlus 15. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see some content on the OnePlus 15. But this has been up there, and you get storage RAM options go up to 16 gigs, obviously, depending on the region. So I have 16 gigs on mine, and however much you have, again, regardless, multitasking and opening up larger apps is really smooth. I really do like this. And again, just kind of circling back to the gaming performance, it's excellent with sustained frame rates and strong thermals. Like this doesn't really get it doesn't overheat at all. It gets like ever so slightly warm, but it's manageable. It doesn't get to a point where like, oh, I can't use this because it gets super hot. You won't have any problems in that regards. Now, Oxygen OS 16, it adds this speed. It's got clean animations. It's got really great, consistent, fluid performance overall. It's not like the old OnePlus Oxygen OS back in the day, which had a more stock Android look and feel. But then again, is there any devices nowadays that use stock Android? If you're talking Pixel, that's using Pixel UI. But I liked how it was closer to just what Google had to offer. It has its own look, and it kind of takes inspiration from Color OS from Oppo, which kind of takes inspiration from iOS. But hey, I guess a lot of companies are doing that nowadays. But overall, it's been great. You won't have any problems with software or with performance. It's been responsive, well optimized, and there's been no annoying bugs. And again, performance, circling back to performance, it's been consistent. Now, OnePlus is offering about 4 years of software updates, which is pretty decent. It's not 7 years like Samsung and Google, but I think OnePlus has their reasons to back it up, and I think for the most part 4 years is pretty decent too. Obviously, I would love to see like at least 5. Maybe we'll get that soon, but for now 4 years is all right. It's definitely better than like the 3 years, 2 years we used to get previously, especially when you're paying a premium price for a phone that you want to hold on for a long time. But overall, OnePlus 13 really excels in the performance department. Now let's switch back to the triple camera system. It's a triple 50 megapixel rear camera system, and it's got great results. Like both for photos and videos, they're great, especially photos. I like the photos more, and I think it was up there as one of my favorite cameras that I've used this year. Obviously, I was, later in the year, I got to check out the Pixel 10 Pro, the iPhone 17 Pro, and things like that. But for most of 2025, I really enjoyed the results I got with this. I think daytime photos are excellent, sharp details, accurate colors, good HDR. The ultrawide also, in my opinion, keeps up well with consistent color tuning, and the 3x telephoto lens, it offers clean and usable zoom for everyday situations. Now, low light performance is actually pretty good, definitely improved over previous OnePlus devices, but I feel like if you're looking at like what Google does, then it's gonna fall a little bit behind. Video is also good. It's stable, it's smooth, it's detailed. I think it's good for getting into social content, social media content, but I don't think it's like a cinema grade level camera. It's not gonna be like a pro camera, like for a professional. At best, again, if you want to get into content space starting off, then yes, it will. But after that, you'd probably have to, especially if you want to improve your quality, look for something else. I think it's overall really good for everyday users, but it's not quite pro tier. Overall good though. Like if camera is not really that important for you, I think this is going to perform very well. The battery life has been the best part about this phone, and we're already getting phones with 7,000 plus milliamp hour batteries, and this was just the start in 2025 with this, when OnePlus introduced this phone with a 6,000 milliamp hour. And yes, I get it. It had a region exclusive or region based OnePlus 13 devices that released at the end of 2024, but here in the US, I got this at the beginning of 2025 with a 6,000 milliamp hour silicon carbon battery, and it's been delivering great battery life. Like I can go to sleep with 50% battery life, wake up the next day and go pretty much a day and a half. Like I don't need to charge this until mid-afternoon the next day, which is absolutely great. Standby time or standby drain, I'll put it that way, is also very minimal thanks to the LTPO display as well as the Oxygen OS optimizations that we get. We're also getting here in the US 80 watts of wired fast charging. Again, 0 to 100 in like 27-ish minutes, 28. Less than 30, I'll tell you that. So if you're in a rush, just plug it in for like 20 minutes and you're all set to go for the entire day. I think OnePlus in the battery department continues to dominate the fast charge and the long endurance category. Now here's the thing. This has the new silicon carbon tech. I feel like if other companies were to implement it, we'd have other great devices with pretty much the same battery life or even better battery life, maybe than the OnePlus 13. But you know, OnePlus was like, nope, with our successor, we're going to make it even larger. So they'll keep the same footprint, like the same size and thickness as many other smartphones, slabs of glass, and increase the battery capacity using that silicon carbon tech to like 73, 74, 7,500. Companies are doing this. So I'd love to see other companies follow as well. But all in all, like in the battery department, not only does this have great battery life, it'll last you easily a day. If you're a heavy user like myself, a day and a half. Light user, 2 days. It'll get you 2 days easily. But not only with that great battery that you're getting with this, you're also getting fast charging speeds. If you have the right wireless charging unit for this, then you get 50 watts of wireless charging, which is faster than a lot of devices here that have wired charging, like the Galaxy S25 Ultra, 45 watts wired charging. So seriously, OnePlus, I think this is the best in class so far, at least for me, that I have experienced this year. Now with this device, what has aged well? I can tell you the Snapdragon 8 Elite, the performance is still incredibly fast. The massive 6,000 milliamp hour battery, it's top tier. The insane 80 watt charging, and I know other regions get like 100, 120 watts of charging, but 80 watts is perfectly fine. You get a beautiful QHD plus LTPO 120 Hz display. It's bright, it's sharp, it's smooth. Oxygen OS, the optimization with it has been great and it's very fluid. It's a clean, premium design, one of my favorite designs to come out this year with great durability, and the alert slider. I think it's an iconic piece for OnePlus devices. Now, obviously, there are trade-offs, and OnePlus can't, perform great in every single category, right? Cameras, while they are a huge step up from its predecessors, and believe me, like when I say it's a huge step up, because I've used previous OnePlus devices. I've used the OnePlus 10, 11, and the OnePlus 12. I've also, before that, I used the OnePlus 7 Pro, so I skipped the 8 and the 9. But after that, like I've used those other devices, and huge step up. Actually, I think I may have skipped, no, I used the 10 as well. I did use the 10. But anyway, regardless, cameras are strong, but they're not pro level. There's no periscope style long range zoom, and the larger display may be compact for, not only that, the large display may be a little bit too big for compact phone enthusiasts like myself. I like this phone, I really do, but I also love compact devices, and I would have loved to have gotten a OnePlus like 13 mini, which I guess they released a OnePlus 13S, but that never came out in the US. Now, wireless charging speeds are fast, but they're not universally supported at full speed. And you also want to make sure that you have the correct chargers with you so you can get those maximum charging speeds. But all in all, I think those who are looking to buy this OnePlus 13, you'd make a great choice in buying one, especially if you're someone who wants great performance with essentially zero lag. Those who prioritize battery life and super fast charging. If you're a gamer, like a mobile phone gamer, this is going to be great. It doesn't really get warm to the touch when you're playing lots of games for extended period of time. Anyone who's looking for a large, bright, and sharp display. And then those who just, have a bunch of apps open in the background, like heavy user, whatever the case may be, this is going to be a phone for you. But just wrapping things up, the OnePlus 13 continues to be one of the best balanced Android flagships to come out in 2025 and heading into 2026. It excels at speed, battery life, charging, display quality, and daily performance. And its camera system is actually really good. It's reliable and versatile, even if it's not the absolute best in the industry. I think OnePlus has gotten a long way in the camera department, and that proves here with the results on the OnePlus 13. If you want a device that's unbelievably fast, lasts all day, and charges insanely quick, and stays smooth no matter what, I think this OnePlus 13 is going to be a phenomenal choice going into 2026. It's one of those phones, I'll put it this way, it's one of those phones that doesn't try to be everything, but everything it does aim for, it really does nail. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely be sure to superman the like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel out a lot. Will help push my content out to more people. Definitely be sure to check out my latest wallpaper pack. It is called Lava Flow. Links will be in the description down below. That's been it for me, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.